Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. Today is the 9th of October, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the East Coast, and we are watching Hurricane Milton. Hurricane Milton is expecting to make landfall by midnight tonight, just south of Tampa and north of Sarasota, as a Category 3 storm. And let's go ahead and take a look at the storm history. This particular storm, it started all the way in the Pacific, which is a unusual, and this is why the storm has been breaking a lot of records, because we seldom see any storms coming over from the Pacific to the Gulf of Mexico. So this storm started as a disturbance here on the Pacific Ocean, went overland over Mexico, then started forming over the far western part of the Gulf of Mexico, here in the Bay of Campeche in Mexico, as a tropical storm, and then went into a hurricane status, Category 1, and then to 3 to 4 to 5 over a very short period of time, and that's another record. It followed this track, and basically it was parallel to the Yucatan Channel. It did not um, make impact with the Yucatan channel, did not impact land over the Yucatan, or over the Yucatan Peninsula, and it just went parallel to the peninsula. Was 100 miles away from the peninsula itself, and it rapidly intensified, especially intersecting through this particular region, which is just north of the Yucatan Channel. This particular region is very conducive for hurricane development and rapid intensification due to the warm waters of this particular area. The storm took a northeasterly track, as we can see here, due to a dip in the jet stream in this particular area. So the jet stream is going from west to east, and there was a dip in the jet stream here and then up, and so that pulled the storm to the north, and it did not go into a straight easterly track. So it took this northeasterly track. Let's take a look at the satellite image of the storm. And this is a loop of few hours earlier on during the day today. As you could see, the storm is large. It has decreased in size since then. However, it will pack a punch to the west coast of Florida. This is a water vapor satellite image. And let's take a look at the latest cone from WESH over in Central Florida. And we could see here, of course, the spaghetti models now are down to tens of miles instead of hundreds of miles, because because the storm is about to make landfall, and basically it will be impacting land as a category 3. It will go through the peninsula over central Florida and onto the Space Coast and onto the Atlantic. So it will exit the state of Florida as a category 1, and then it will become a tropical depression later on the week, Friday morning. And now let's take a look at the storm surges for this hurricane. And we see this, most of the storm surges is in this purple area just south of Tampa and north of Sarasota, and we are expecting 12 plus foot of storm surge. And the way that this is happening is, so we have this map that shows dust and dry air, which we have been lucky to get some dry air around, wrapping around the system. This has been going on to try to decrease its intensity and its impact and its momentum. And we could see this dry air just wrapping around the hurricane. And let's take a look at the other, this particular image here. And so we could see the storm surges. So we said the purple area here will have the most storm surge. And then we will also have storm surge in this area. And basically what is happening is, as the hurricane is traveling in a counterclockwise fashion, it is bringing water from the Gulf of Mexico onto the shore. And that increases the storm surge onshore in these areas. That will be happening over the west coast of Florida, and it will also be happening over to the northeast corner of Florida and this coast of Georgia, Jacksonville area, Space Coast. And what is happening here is this counterclockwise fashion is bringing water from the Atlantic Ocean onto the shore of South Georgia, Jacksonville, and the Space and the Treasure Coast here. Let's take a look now at let's take a look now at our local weather radar here, the WPLG Doppler radar. And as we could see, the western part of Florida has been getting these, this is a future track, but we have been getting these feeder bands from the storm over in the Fort Myers area, reaching all the way to the east coast of Florida, the southeast part. We also had confirmed tornadoes west of West Palm Beach and west of north or west of the west of Okeechobee Lake as well. We have been getting tornado warnings in this area here over the Everglades and just north of the Everglades. This is the satellite image. I have shown this image before, and now we will go to I will leave you with key messages from NOAA and the National Hurricane Center. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope to see you at the next video. Take care.